I'm with Nate Nanzer, and we are at a very special, epic event today. Can you take us into what exactly we're looking at here, Nate?
Yeah, so today we're running everybody through 3 new experiences that are launching in Fortnite this coming week. Lego Fortnite over here, which is, I'm sure we'll talk more about in a minute, but incredible collaboration with our friends from Denmark with the Lego group. Fortnite Festival, which is built by the Harmonix team, which you may know from such hits as Rock Band and Dance Central and others. And then Rocket Racing, built by the Sonics team, most famous for Rocket League. So really excited to let you all get your hands on these new games.
A really fantastic event, and I'm very appreciative for you guys to have me out here. But I have to ask, each one of these silos could have been their own event, but you wanted to bring it all together and have this sort of big bang, I guess was the idea.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's been a pretty awesome weekend. Obviously, we had the Big Bang event on Saturday. Fortnite Chapter 5 Season 1 launched on Sunday. Yesterday, it feels like it's been a week already. And then the rest of the titles coming out. But, it's really about showing all of the diversity of experiences that a player can get inside the Fortnite ecosystem. A lot of people traditionally thought of Fortnite as a battle royale game, right? But yeah. Fortnite is so much more than that. There's 60,000 experiences that are largely built by creators, not Epic, that are all available to play inside of Fortnite. And now these 3 experiences, which again, very different from a battle royale experience, right? Yeah. A racing game, a rhythm-based music game, a survival crafting game. So it's never been more true that there's something for everybody inside of Fortnite.
There is a bit of an inevitability about this idea because we look at Fortnite as this juggernaut in the gaming space, and you can almost guess that the growth would be there. But what are you guys seeing from consumers and from players? Because this information is starting to get out there a little bit right now. Is there shock and awe, or is there sort of an expectation that this is the next stage for Fortnite?
I think people right now are just really excited and want to get their hands on the new experiences. Just watching on Saturday during the Big Bang event and watching the reactions from streamers and folks on YouTube and other places, the reaction of, I'm my Fortnite character and I'm flying through this world and oh my gosh, I'm a Lego minifig now. Just the shock on people's faces. They're so excited. I think people just want to get their hands on it right now. So we're really excited, I think, to get these out in the world, but people start playing and we're going to learn a lot.
As people sort of shepherding Fortnite and sort of thinking about next stages and everything, do you look at Fortnite as a platform now more than just a game? Does it almost feels like it's its own entity, its own sort of, I hate to say console, but it feels like it's its own game platform.
We think of it as a social entertainment ecosystem, right? Because at the end of the day, I'm going into Fortnite with my friends, and maybe we're gonna start and jump in and play a couple jam tracks in Fortnite Festival, maybe go play a few games of Battle Royale, check out Lego Fortnite. There's now all these different things that we can do together. But what at its core, this is a super social experience, right? And what's awesome about all these different experiences, having it all inside of the Fortnite ecosystem, is my friends list, my locker, all of those things travel with me no matter what experience I'm in.
Talk to me about putting the Lego relationship together. I would imagine that they have some pretty strict policies about how they partner and who they partner with. What have you learned through that process, and what can players expect as they get into the Lego universe of Fortnite?
Yeah, honestly, Lego's been an incredible partner, and like all partnerships that we do at Epic, it really starts with the idea about what's an awesome thing that we can do together that's gonna be awesome for players. That's really at its core. What's the big idea? And so the partnership started with what's the coolest thing that we could do together, bringing these 2 brands together. And from there, everything is much easier once you're aligned around a vision and an idea that's awesome for players. And so it's been a really collaborative effort. There's a bunch of things that we've learned from Lego, sure, a bunch of things that they've learned from us. But yeah, I just can't wait for people to get their hands on it.
You already had this mix of building and action with the core Fortnite experience. Is there something that we have never been able to do in Lego Fortnite?
For sure. I think, go create your entirely own world. You want to be focused on farming, and you want to have sheep and you want to focus on that, awesome. You want to really just like be the best at spelunking in caves and fighting enemies, like you can do that too. Like there's tons of different experiences. That survival crafting genre is really about like player agency, right? Like it's my world. I can craft it in any way that I want. The scale of it, you know, I think it's 20 times the size of the Battle Royale island.
Wow.
It's not just a Lego world. It's not just a Fortnite world. It's a true collaboration between the two IPs. It's super exciting.
What is this going to mean for the established partners of Lego and maybe that Fortnite already has. You all have all of these different IP partners out there. Can we expect like a Lego Star Wars Fortnite or a Lego Batman Fortnite? Is that stuff that you guys are already cooking on?
Yeah, so I mean, right now we're focused on getting this game out in the world, letting players get their hands on it, starting to get feedback, continuing to refine it from there.
Yeah.
The good news, as you mentioned, is Epic and Lego have a lot of the same partners.
Yeah.
So nothing to announce at this time, but yeah, our hope is over time. Part of what makes Fortnite Battle Royale special is it's constantly changing and evolving, right? Like Chapter 5 looks very different than Chapter 4, looks different than Chapter 3. The game's constantly been evolving. For years, we brought in awesome partnerships and collabs. Taking that live service model, that constant evolution to the survival crafting genre is pretty interesting.
You guys have been at the forefront of live service in general, and live service has been taking a lot of knocks over the last little while. It's not an easy model for a lot of other publishers and developers out there. What does Fortnite do and Epic do, and what have you learned that maybe some other companies are struggling to learn?
It's a really great question, and you're right. Like I'm obviously biased. I think we do it better than anybody, but it's not easy. But I think part of it is Fortnite. Like we sort of play for free live service games from the start, from day one. That was the plan. That is the plan with Lego Fortnite. And so I think as much a mentality as anything around, like, this is the way that we're going to run this. And look, here's what we know. You know this. Like, however much content you think gamers are going to consume, they're going to consume way more than that.
In a weekend, they're going to.
And so I think the expectation, my expectation as a gamer is like, I want it fresh. I want new content. So honestly, all credit to the teams at Epic, who I think are the best in the world at doing this. I mean, it is pretty incredible when you look at launching, not just,
it's like three games that you're launching at the same time.
Launching, I don't know, like AAA game inside of a AAA game. Like it's all pretty incredible stuff.
Yeah. If someone's building characters and things and populating their Lego Fortnite world, can they also take that into the festival world as well? And then can they go and take that into the racing? Like, is it all the same tools?
So it depends on what you mean by take it.
Like a character.
Yeah. So characters. Yeah. So basically, the way to work is, if you are an existing Fortnite player,
yep,
and let's say Peely is your favorite Fortnite character, when you own Peely,
yeah,
when you go jump into Lego Fortnite, you will just automatically have the Peely minifig. You don't have to buy that again. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like the minifigure, that is the Lego style, and when you're in the Lego world, like, that's what you'll be. Same thing. So if I'm a new player and I come into the ecosystem and I jump into Lego Fortnite and I buy the Peely minifig, if I decide to then go play Fortnite Festival, I will then have the Fortnite version of that character as well. Like, it's the right thing for players. I think it's the player expectation that I have these things in my locker, and they should go all around this ecosystem, no matter what experience I'm in and what the style is in that experience. That is really table stakes, I think, for what we're doing here.
Take us into the racing experience made by the Rocket League team. You guys have had phenomenal success with Rocket League. It's an amazing game that's really stood the test of time. What's different, though, about Rocket Racing, and what's the same?
I mean, there's a lot different. It's not soccer, for one.
Yeah.
Or football, as they say. Rocket Racing, I don't know if you played everything today.
I did, yeah.
It's the sleeper. It's really fun. The Sonics team is so good at, like, just making, like, high energy car, like it just feels so good. Like the rocket boost, like the whole thing. I think people are going to be really blown away with it. I can see people spending hours and hours and hours just playing Rocket Racing.
And you've got this festival experience, which taps into Harmonix's experience with Rock Band and Guitar Hero and everything, which was really fun to play. I think the question that every longtime fan of their music games like myself is going to ask is the musical instruments, the plastic instruments. Many of us already own some of these. Is there a plan, a strategy for that?
We are working on it. We're not working on manufacturing millions of new peripherals. We're working on making sure that they work. So I don't know exactly when that's going to be, but I know the team is working on it.
So if you already have some, don't send them to a garage sale.
No. And I think I don't know. I don't know what the official stat is, but my guess is 3 out of every 5 homes in Canada has one in the garage somewhere.
They're everywhere. I have tons of them. I want to do the Rock Band parties again. This is really cool. What are you personally most excited about from the 3 AAA games that you guys are launching this week?
It's easy for this to get lost, but like just the absolutely incredible like technical achievement from the teams at Epic that we're working on this every day to be able to launch Chapter 5, a live event, 3 additional games all in one build. Like, it's pretty incredible stuff. And actually have all of the UI and all of the features to enable seamless moving throughout it. Like, it's just an incredible achievement, and just really proud and honored to be able to speak on behalf of an incredible team back at Epic.
That's awesome. And also coming off of the OG run that you just had and the crazy numbers on that, were you guys anticipating that there's the game has evolved to a point where people look back and have nostalgic feelings about the original Fortnite?
Yeah, I mean, it's incredible. I mean, 100 million players in November is just an incredible number. And thanks, to everybody who jumped back in to Fortnite to play the OG season. And I hope they stick around, because there's lots of exciting stuff to come. It's an incredibly fortunate position to be 6 years old and still setting records and still growing. And I think with the launch of these 3 new games, sky's the limit.
It truly is. And dude, I was there checking this game out before Battle Royale. I saw it like at 3 E3 Critics shows, and I played it in the earliest incarnation. So it's just wild for me to see. That was like 10 years ago. So it's amazing to see what Fortnite has become. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you so much.
And thank you for having us.